My name is Joel Punches. I'm a navigator on a B-17F. I'm assigned to the 8th Air Force, 385th Bomb Wing in Great Ashfield, England. This is a portion of my flight log from September 1943 to February 1944. Ride along as I try to live through the next 25 missions. September 19th, 1943. Got to the 385th OK today, and were assigned to the 550th Squadron, the Red Squadron. Today a B-17 caught fire on the line and blew up with 600 pounds of bombs and 23,000 gallons of gas. Blew the engines 2 blocks away. Killed 1 fireman. Went to 8 hours of class today. September 20th, 1943. Our squadron raided Paris today, but we went to 8 hours of class instead. We'll go to classes for a few more days before we start to go out with our squadron. Our squadron came in at 10 o'clock tonight, and a B-17 ran out of gas while 500 feet up. It crashed and burned. Nobody got out. September 26th, 1943. Today, 3 squadrons went on a practice mission out over the North Sea. We were in the 2nd Squadron. The lead navigator took us too far. We ended 20 miles from the Dutch coast. A practice mission, so nobody had any machine guns aboard. 3 Me-109s attacked the rear squadron and shot down 2 of our 17s before anybody knew they were there. The 17s didn't have any guns. 1 blew up in the air and we saw the other one ditch. Someone should be court-martialed for not putting guns in the ships or taking us out there. September 28th, 1943. Mission number 1. Went to Reims, France, 130 miles into France. An airfield, P-47 protection all the way. Complete undercast. Couldn't see the airfield, so didn't drop bombs. Flak on the way and 10 Me-110s who did not attack us on the way back. Coming back over England, a B-17 on our left got out of control and came up under another, and its props cut the tail off completely. Clean as a knife. Tail went up and the rest of the plane went up, over, and down. I watched it out our left window, 7,000 feet. They didn't have a chance. The other plane's wing came off and it spun down also, just like a moving picture. 10 miles east of London. Then our number 2 engine caught fire and we came in on 3 engines. Good landing, however. 24 more to go. October 1st, 1943. Went on practice flight today. Practice formation letdowns through the clouds. Supposed to home on radio station near field and then peel off and let down. 5 of us homed for 20 minutes. 1 in back of the other in a straight line. 20 minutes was too long, but we let down anyway. Came out over water 10 miles from the Dutch coast. Germans had jammed our radio stations and we were homing on a German station straight into Germany. Loaded our guns in a hurry and headed back for England. 5 minutes more and we would have been well over Holland with probably 50 German fighters waiting for us to home into them. These Germans are pretty smart. October 2nd, 1943. Mission number 2. Emden, Germany. Transportation center in northern Germany. 2nd Group High Squadron, 23,000 feet. Bomb through clouds using Pathfinder Leader. 180 B-17s in the raid. P-47 protection at the target. Flak over target. Big red bursts with black smoke. Really accurate. Same altitude on both sides, behind and ahead. None of our group was hit. 15 minutes after leaving target, enemy fighters picked us up after we left target. None got in our formation, however. This flak really scares you to death. Looked so pretty and harmless floating in the air. Tubby got a burst at a 109 that barrel rolled under us. 2 17s dropped out of formation with engines feathered. October 4th, 1943, Mission Number 3, Hanoi, Germany, Frankfurt Rubber Works, biggest rubber plant in Germany, 300 miles inland, 9 groups. We were in the lead group, 2.5 hours over Germany and France. The lead Navigator got lost and bombed St. Ditzer, France. Looked just like Hanoi, Germany. Fighters, Me-109s, attacked us at the target. 9 109s attacked us head-on 30 minutes later. We hit a cloud of flak at the same time. We were hit by flak in the wing, a nice hole. The 109s peeled off one by one and came in head-on. I got some good bursts in at 10 o'clock. 117 feathered a couple of props and dropped down. The 109s lined up and took turns on him. They probably got him. 20 minutes later, we ran into more flak. 9 more 109s attacked from head-on. Think we got a couple of them this time. We then hit the Dutch coast and across. 117 crashed in England. Shot up too bad. All of the crew bailed out. When we landed, we found 4 holes in our plane, one of which was beside me just under the co-pilot's seat. We'll have to go back there again. October 10th, 1943, Mission Number 4. Hottest one so far, Munster, Germany. Secondary target was Ham, Germany. Got up at 0330, took off at 1130, left England at 1330, flew over Rotterdam, Holland, and Amsterdam on the way in. Fighters caught us 10 minutes before we hit the IP and followed and attacked us for 50 minutes after we left the target. P-47 picked us up after the excitement was all over. Entirely wiped out Munster. Clear and visibility good. Group ahead dropped demolition bombs on the business district, and we followed with incendiary bombs. 20 minutes after we left, it was a mass of flame and smoke. Flak was thick. 2 minutes after the target, they got a B-17. We saw chutes open. 20 minutes later, they got another one and 8 chutes opened. 20 minutes later, a B-17 spun down. 5 minutes later, the fighters got another 17 directly under us. We saw 4 17s go down, but we think they got more. Saw 4 Me-109s explode and burst into flames. Marshall claimed one of them. There must have been at least 100 German fighters attacking us. Hitler must really be tearing his hair out. They seem to like to bomb on Sunday, get them all together in the churches. Our bombs hit in a beautiful pattern, all concentrated, and really worth the effort for a change. October 11th, 1943. Classes today. Reports still coming in on the raid to Munster yesterday. The 100th Bomb Group took it. 117 returned out of 16. We heard that 100 B-17s have been lost in the last 3 raids. We lost 2 yesterday in our group. October 14th, 1943. Schweinfurt, Germany. Ball bearing works. How we ever got back from this one, I still don't understand. 4 hours over Germany and 3 hours under fighter attack. Flak over the target was like a cloud and very accurate, exactly at our altitude. We were hit 3 times. Tail, wing, and glass nose broken. Kickoff was at 10:30. Left England at 13:30. P-47 escort 20 miles inside Germany. When they left, the 109 started attacking and continued for 4 hours. We were tail end Charlie. Carried incendiaries, clear over target, and when we left, it was a huge mass of flames. The whole town was burning. Flames 500 feet high. 2 17s burst into flames in the group ahead of us on their bomb run. 5 minutes after the target, 3 bunches of chutes opened. About 7 and 8 to each bunch. 10 minutes later, a 17 crashed and burned in the forest. Ju-88s were setting out and firing rockets at us. They sent everything up today. Ju-88s, Me-109s, 210s. 30 minutes later, a 17 dropped down and 2 fighters went down after him. 20 minutes later, he came out of the cloud with his engine smoking. They had all bailed out. Our number 1 engine ignition system was shot out, and it sounded like a washing machine. I'm afraid things are going to be tough from now on. No more milk runs. October 18th, 1943. Mission number 6. Durban, Germany. A town of 50,000 people. Not much military importance. Just wanted to wipe out the town. Morale raid, I guess. Got up at 0600. Took off at 1000. Climbed to 27,000 feet. Left England at 1330. 44 degrees below zero. The nose was completely frozen over. I couldn't see a thing. My electric suit really worked well. Visibility poor and clouds all the way. Weather got worse and worse, and when we were 20 minutes from the target, they scrubbed the mission and turned around to come home. Might as well have gone to the target. Pretty risky flying formation in clouds. Counted as a mission even though we didn't drop our bombs. It was just as hard as a mission. Really getting anxious to raid, weather or no weather. Robbie and his crew went to the rest home last week after 13 missions.